Think of the internet like a giant city. Every device connected to it is like a house. Just like your house needs a unique address for mail delivery, your device needs a unique identifier to send and receive data online. That identifier is your IP address, your Internet Protocol address. It's a numerical label assigned to each device on a network. This string of numbers acts like a digital return address, telling websites and other devices where to send information back to you. Without it, you'd be lost in the vast expanse of the Internet, unable to connect with anything. There are two main types of IP addresses, IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4, the older system, uses a series of 4 numbers separated by periods like 192.168.1.1. IPv6, the newer standard, uses a more complex system of 8 groups of hexadecimal characters, offering a vastly larger number of possible addresses. Whether it's IPv4 or IPv6, your IP address is the key that unlocks your online world. But like any key, it's crucial to keep it safe from those with malicious intent. Imagine you're sending a postcard. You write your message, address it to your friend, and drop it in the mailbox. The Postal Service uses the address to deliver your postcard to the right place. IP addresses work similarly. When you visit a website, your computer sends a request to the website's server using its IP address as the return address. The server then sends the website data back to your computer using your IP address to ensure it reaches the correct destination. Your IP address is assigned by your Internet Service Provider, ISP. Think of your ISP as the post office of the Internet. They provide you with an IP address when you connect to their network. This address can be static, meaning it stays the same every time you connect, or dynamic, meaning it changes periodically. Every time you click a link, download a file, or send an email, your IP address is involved in the process. It's the invisible thread connecting you to the vast web of information and services that make up the internet. Now let's talk about the bad guys. Hackers are like digital detectives, constantly searching for vulnerabilities to exploit. And your IP address? It's a valuable piece of information they can use against you. Hackers employ various techniques to uncover your IP address. One common method is through phishing emails. These deceptive emails often trick you into clicking malicious links or downloading infected files. Once you do, boom, your IP address is compromised. Another method is through unsecured public Wi-Fi networks. Think of these networks as digital watering holes where hackers lie in wait. When you connect to public Wi-Fi without proper protection, you're essentially exposing your IP address to anyone lurking on the network. Social engineering is another tactic hackers use. They might impersonate a trusted entity like your bank or a social media platform to trick you into revealing your IP address or other sensitive information. Remember, hackers are cunning and resourceful. They're constantly finding new ways to exploit vulnerabilities and steal your information. That's why it's crucial to be aware of the risks and take steps to protect yourself. What can a hacker do with your IP address? You might be surprised at the havoc they can wreak. They can pinpoint your location, track your movements, target you with phishing attacks, or plan real-world crimes. Hackers can launch DDoS attacks, shutting down your internet connection, and there's the risk of identity theft. Protect your IP address at all costs. Section 5. Real-world mayhem, IP address. Attacks in action. Don't just take our word for it. Let's look at some real-world examples of how IP address attacks have caused chaos and disruption. In 2016, the Mirai botnet, a network of devices infected with malware, launched a massive DDoS attack that crippled DIN, a major DNS provider. This attack disrupted internet access for millions of users across the United States and Europe, highlighting the devastating impact of IP address exploitation. In another incident, hackers used stolen IP addresses to impersonate employees of a major bank. They then contacted customers, tricked them into revealing their login credentials, and made off with millions of dollars. These are just a few examples of the very real dangers of IP address vulnerabilities. As our reliance on the internet grows, so too does the threat posed by hackers seeking to exploit these vulnerabilities for their own gain. The message is clear. Protecting your IP address is not just about safeguarding your privacy, It's about protecting your financial well-being, your online security, and your peace of mind. Shielding your digital self. Protecting your IP address. Protecting your IP address is crucial. Use a virtual private network, or VPN. It creates a secure tunnel, encrypting your data and masking your IP address. This hides your true IP address from prying eyes. VPNs add security, especially on public Wi-Fi. Section 7. The VPN Shield, masking your online identity. Choosing the right VPN can feel like navigating a maze of technical jargon and confusing features. But fear not, we're here to break it down for you. First and foremost, look for a VPN with a strong reputation for security and privacy. Avoid free VPN services as they often come with hidden costs, like selling your data to third-party advertisers. Next, consider the VPN server network. A larger server network means more options for masking your IP address and accessing geo-restricted content. If you're a frequent traveler or enjoy streaming content from different countries, this is an important factor to consider. Other features to look for include strong encryption protocols, a no-logs policy, meaning the VPN doesn't track your online activity, and a kill switch, which automatically disconnects your internet connection if the VPN drops. Remember, investing in a reputable VPN is one of the best things you can do to protect your online privacy and security. It's like having a digital bodyguard for your IP address, keeping it safe from prying eyes and malicious actors. Section 8. Public Wi-Fi Perils, Navigating the Minefield. Public Wi-Fi networks are like digital minefields. They're convenient but riddled with security risks. It's like leaving your front door wide open. Hackers love public Wi-Fi. Easy targets. They can intercept your data and steal credentials. Often unsecured, there's little to stop them. Avoid using public Wi-Fi for sensitive activities. Use a VPN to encrypt your data. Disable automatic connection to Wi-Fi networks. Log out and forget the network when done. Treat public Wi-Fi with caution. Prioritize security. Section 9. Staying one step ahead. Additional security measures. Protecting your IP address is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix. As hackers develop new tactics, it's crucial to stay one step ahead and adopt additional security measures. One simple but effective step is to keep your software up to date. Software updates often include security patches that address known vulnerabilities. By regularly updating your operating system, web browser, and other software, you're making it harder for hackers to exploit these vulnerabilities. It's also important to be mindful of the information you share online. Avoid posting your IP address or other sensitive information on public forums or social media. Hackers can easily scrape this information and use it against you. Another important step is to use strong, unique passwords for all your online accounts. Avoid using the same password for multiple accounts, as this makes it easier for hackers to gain access to your entire digital life if they compromise just one account. Finally, be cautious about the links you click and the files you download. Hackers often disguise malicious links and files as legitimate content. If something seems suspicious, don't click on it. Section 10. The Never-Ending Battle. Why vigilance is key. The fight against cybercrime is a never-ending battle. As technology evolves, so too do the tactics of hackers and cybercriminals. That's why it's crucial to remain vigilant and stay informed about the latest threats. Think of it like this: protecting your online privacy and security is like maintaining a car. You wouldn't drive a car without regular maintenance, would you? The same goes for your digital life. Stay informed about the latest security threats and best practices. Read tech blogs, follow cybersecurity experts on social media, and subscribe to newsletters that provide updates on the latest scams and vulnerabilities. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about the threats you face, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself and your loved ones. Section 11. Safeguarding your digital life, a call to action. In today's interconnected world, our online lives are intertwined with our offline lives. Protecting our digital identities and data is no longer optional. It's essential. Your IP address, that seemingly innocuous string of numbers, is a gateway to your online world. It's crucial to understand the risks associated with exposing it and to take proactive steps to safeguard it. By following the tips outlined in this essay, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim of cybercrime. Remember, protecting your IP address is not just about safeguarding your privacy, it's about protecting your financial well-being, your online security, and your peace of mind. So take action today. Invest in a reputable VPN, be cautious on public Wi-Fi networks, keep your software updated, and stay informed about the latest threats. Together we can create a safer and more secure online world for everyone.